and thank you for listening to WRYAT, New Orleans' fifth-ranked public radio station. As always, we're broadcasting live from a prefabricated Home Depot shed located off of South Carrollton by the Popeyes.
This is Donnie D'Amico.
This is Ronnie D'Amico.
And welcome to the new and not so improved Boat Talk. Why don't you tell them what the gimmick is this year, Ronnie? I'm tired of explaining it.
What my pessimistic brother over here is referring to is this season of Boat Talk, whenever you, the caller, calls us up, we're going to keep you on the line because that's what the producers want. And, vicariously, that's what we want.
That is what the producers want, yeah. I mean, you're doing a little heavy lifting there with we. I didn't agree to this, but I don't have any other source of income right now. All we do is boat. You know what? Whatever. Fine. Let's go ahead. We've had this conversation before. Let's have a conversation with the caller, and it has to be a conversation because it can't just be a question. Let's get that caller on the line until we got to get them off after answering their question to satisfaction.
All right, caller, what's your question? What do you got for us?
Yeah, Boat Talk guys, what is your advice on keeping your boat safe during a hurricane?
That's a good question there, caller. See, hurricane season's quickly approaching us, and there's a lot of stuff you got to go and keep in mind when you got to protect your boat.
Yeah, just one look outside your window and you can see the dark clouds forming overhead and the kid on your front lawn who's on acid dutying up the lawn again. God damn it.
God.
It is getting to be every day. It was like a once-a-week, 2-week occurrence with this kid. There's a kid in our neighborhood who keeps taking acid and dutying up our lawn. I don't know what it is.
I swear to God, this acid's just made of prunes. Like, I'm pretty regular, Donnie, but I'm not this regular.
No, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if it's an acid cut with laxative or what, but this kid cannot stay away from our lawn. I mean, I don't know what he does. I mean, I know he does acid, but I don't know what's happening otherwise. I don't know if the parents are in the equation or what, but like this kid has 6 free hours a day every day, and he is using them to trip his balls off and take a shit on a lawn. And I just planted crabgrass there. So I had to replace it.
Donnie, it's all right. It's all right. Look, let's just get on with the show, okay? All right, caller.
Yeah, what was your question again?
It was about boats for the hurricane season and making them safe. But look, fellas, I can help you with this kid maybe. Your yard's just too appealing to a teen on acid. Has something to do with the edging. What you have to do is this. Get some gasoline and light it on fire, and then he will be too scared to duty on your yard anymore.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. You know what, Donnie, hold on a second.
At this point, I'm willing to try anything. I'm willing to try anything.
Donnie, I got some gasoline in the shed. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm going to go outside real quick.
All right, everybody sit tight. Ronnie's going to go get some gasoline. Ronnie, here, you take this box of matches. I'll keep watching around here on the window because it looks like the kid is just finishing up there. Yeah, okay, because you don't want to, like, call the cops on these kids to go try to tell them stop doing it,
All right, Donnie. All right, the kid's already crab walk off like that girl on the internet, so I'm going to go ahead and put the gasoline down.
Okay, so caller, just want to double check with you. My brother is about to lay gasoline to the front lawn, so probably douse it in it, and then he's going to light a match, and that should take care of the problem there, right?
Yeah, that's it. I think that's the right way to go, guys. Just be careful. Put the gas on your yard. Light it up. You won't have any more problems.
All right.
You heard the caller. Light it up.
All right, Donnie, I'm lighting it on fire. All right, 3, 2, 1. Holy shit!
Whoa, that thing! Oh my God, it's spreading like.
There's so much fire.
It's spreading like wildfire, I guess.
God,
caller, if you're still there, it looks like that. Yeah, much of our lawn is engulfed in flames, and now it's so too is my brother, and it's spreading to our house now. Should that be happening?
Look, guys, I think this is out of my hands now. I'm just going to put the boat in storage. Thanks a lot, jerkwads, for not answering anything.
Oh, my God. Donnie, the house is catching on fire.
He hung up. Oh, my God. Dude, Ronnie, everybody's just an acid teen dookie on our lawn right now. I mean, the guy right now just pranked us, all right? So I guess me and my brother fell for an attempt on our house by a caller who wanted to get back at us for not answering his question. So I got to go help Ronnie out there with a hose right now. And hopefully, if it is hurricane season, pray that a strong one's going to come through to take out this fire because the fire department stopped taking our calls like long ago. I'm coming, Ronnie. Stay right there.
All right, lady, Donnie, just tell him we'll see him in the fire.
Oh yeah, this has been Boat Talk. See you in the fire. It's cute. Oh my God.
Is the gargoyle spit water? Where's the gargoyle?
The gargoyle won't return our calls. It takes a
year 1993 when Pogs were all the rage and you were making trades and winning milk caps from every kid on the playground? You were a master of the playground. Well, Pogs never really went away, and now's the time for you to rediscover your love for Pogs by coming down to the Max Pog Hobby Shop. It's 2021, and we know things are opening back up all across the city now that the pandemic is subsiding. So what better way to recapture your youth and an active social life than by getting a Pog kit from me, Max Landon, the city's foremost expert on Pogs and Pog accessories. If you're trying to rekindle your love of Pogs, or even if you're new to Pogs, I'll make sure you have everything you need to launch your lifelong love affair with Pogs and give you a tournament space so you can socialize with other Pog aficionados like yourself. Here at the Max Pog Hobby Shop, we've got the latest in cutting-edge Pog art from Sopranos to WRYAT to the video game series Portal. We've got slammers with smart technology that captures your slam stats. We've got Pog cases licensed by Five Nights at Freddy's, The Real World, and even for those trendy hipsters out there, the Black Eyed Peas. If you come down today, you'll even see we're a Pokestop in Pokemon Go. You'll be the envy of all your friends when you get a free I Love Pogs bumper sticker just for showing up. Our prices can't be beat, and if you show me a lower competitor's prices, I won't just match it, I'll beat it. So come on down and talk to me about Pogs today. And if that doesn't convince you, just come on down and talk to me about Pogs. Maybe I can hook you up with some free Pogs, no biggie, and we can play a few games. My shop really doesn't need the money since my mom died during the pandemic and she left me millions of dollars. That means this shop is everything it needs to stay open forever, and we just need you, the Pog lover, and your undying passion for Pogs. So come on down and talk to me about Pogs today. And you know, look, I'll make it even sweeter for you. I'm gonna get 2 large pepperoni pizzas every night this month and some bottles of Mountain Dew. If you come on by, you can have as much as you want. We can play a casual game of Pogs, talk about old Simpsons episodes, and just generally have a good time. No pressure. I mean, we were open all during the pandemic, but I understand why no one came around. But now that everyone's back to normal, it's time for you guys to get that fire for Pogs again and come play at the Max Pog Hobby Shop. Especially since my mom's not around anymore, you know? I mean, she was a real good sport about the whole Pogs thing, but I knew when she was playing me, she was just humoring me. So now it's time for the real enthusiasts to play at the Max Pog Hobby Shop. Just us real Pog fanatics getting down to business. So, you know, come on down. Please. It's getting hard for me to wake up in the morning, but I promise I'll be here. I'm here Monday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also call my cell at 504-452-0892 if you want to meet up outside those hours. So let's slam some Pogs, guys. I promise you, you're gonna love it, and by extension, me.
Put Pogs inside the hole in your life and come to the Max Pog Hobby Shop.
Oh, hey everybody, how are you doing? Oh, that is so good to hear. It's Luke Guru in the studio, and guess what's new? I have a new friend. I met him outside, and he's a recording artist, a rapper. He's from Tulane. He's also a transplant. His name is Mr. Little Wiggle.
That's right, Little Wiggle up in the studio today, a.k.a. the Broadway King, a.k.a. the Terror of Tulane, and I just want to say, man, it's an honor to be here. I know a lot of local artists have come through and done interviews with you, so I really appreciate you having me on and putting me in that same hemisphere.
Oh, no problem. It is my pleasure. And let me just say, I'm glad that you're here, but where did you used to be from?
Well, you know, I'm originally from Marietta, you know, so, but, you know, even though I'm from, you know, Georgia, I got mad love for Louisiana, you know, hootie who dat, you know what I'm saying, man?
Absolutely. So tell me about this album that I have in my hand that you made me buy in the parking lot, because you said you want to see this, and I said, yeah, and then I grabbed it, and you said, now you gotta buy it. What about this album?
Oh, man, well, you know, hustlers gotta hustle, so yeah, it's yours now. But yeah, man, this is my new album. It's also my first album. It's the self-titled Broadway King. Yeah, man, we done a lot of great things on it, and, you know, I think it's gonna really blow up on the local scene.
The same Broadway King from New York?
Nah, man, that's a different Broadway King. That's Max Bielstock, I think, man. That's New York, man.
Okay, well, is there anybody that we would know locally on it?
Oh, yeah, man, I worked with all the best local artists, man. We got D-Murder on one track.
Yeah.
We got Master P Jr.
Ooh.
Lady Reed, she gave us the chorus vocals for our song Smoking That Fake Weed.
Oh, I know that one.
We got Lil Wizard Man, and he makes an appearance, you know.
Oh, okay.
And of course, you know, my boy Cajun Dan.
I just heard about him. Okay, so you brought a clip in from this album?
Yeah, man, this is a clip from our newest song. It's called Maple Beats and Sorority Freaks, featuring me and, of course, Cajun Dan.
Okay, well, here we go, listeners. We're gonna play that song right now.
Yo, it's your boy Little Wiggle on the beat. We got Cajun Dan on the track today, and we about to hit up Maple Street, so come on. I got fake cards, Xanax flow, gon' hit up Maple with my bros. Find some Greek girls in Cayo, treat them to a Bruno show. Basin's about to overflow, from hurricanes I'm about to pull. Backup plan from UNO, 504 Boys 2.0. I got fake cards, Xanax flow, gon' hit up Maple with my bros. Find some Greek girls in Cayo, treat them to a Bruno show. Basin's about to overflow, from hurricanes I'm about to pull. Backup plan from UNO, 504 Boys 2.0.
Shout out to Reds. Yeah, them Tulane honey just giving out head. Went home with a Zeta, made a green wave in her breath, smell like it's dead. So I'm feeling like a freshman Greek. Got my bid at 18, new night, new sheets, here to learn. Know that underclassmen wait your turn. She gon' fall in love with the way I make her nostrils burn. It's what she earns. I move cool, Beyonce like a skunk. Gonna kick it at the boot and get it stankin' just like bugs.
I got fake cards, Xanax flow, gon' hit up Maple with my bros. Find some Greek girls in Cayo, treat them to a Bruno show. Basin's about to overflow, from hurricanes I'm about to pull. Backup plan from UNO, 504 Boys 2.0.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, I know, right? Doesn't that shit slap?
Ooh, I have a few questions, Mr. Lil Wiggle.
Yeah, man, ask away.
Okay, is Cajun Dan really as stinky as he claims to be?
Yeah, it was pretty difficult in the recording studio with Cajun Dan around. He does not bathe frequently, but that's Cajun Dan's personal business. Man, I'm not here to talk about Cajun Dan.
Well, I mean, I'm just wondering, did he really defecate in that sorority girl's bed like he said in the song?
All right, man. Rap is sourced from the real world sometimes, and I don't want to speak for Cajun Dan, but he's a pretty filthy guy. He may or may not have shit in a sorority girl's bed. I'm not going to speak for him. He might have just come up with that off the top of his dome. I don't know. I'm not a representative of Cajun Dan. If you want to talk to Cajun Dan and ask him all these questions, you fucking get Cajun Dan on the show, man. I'll hook you up.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Lil Wiggle. I must have struck a nerve. You were here trying to promote your album, and I'm being a silly billy goat, and I'm talking about another artist who was just featured on a song. You know what? Let's find out where the local people can find you next. Where are you playing around town?
Oh, man, it's all good, Luke Guru, man. I appreciate you having me on, and I accept your apology, man.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I'm going to be opening up for Kermit the Frog.
Wow.
We'll be getting piggy with it with him at Scooters on the Best Bank, man. Cajun Dan has told me he would be there, so we might be doing Maple Beats and Sorority Freaks, as well as our new single, Ride, Share, and Dirty, man. That's going to be on our next album, so be on the lookout for that.
That one sounds spicy. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope today has turned some new listeners' ears onto your music and changed their heart about Tulane transplants, because this one wraps it up very nicely, like a bow on a finished product. Thank you very much, Mr. Little Wiggle. I'm about to howl. Would you like to howl with me?
Sure, man, I guess, man.
All right, till next time, listeners. Ow! I almost called them losers.
I wish I could listen to my child inside my wife's tummy. It's just so awkward to put my head on her naked stomach inside of the Denny's to hear my unborn move around. I just feel like women have the advantage where they can feel the child kicking or making noises inside of them. I just don't feel like a complete father without that. If only there was a way to call my child.
Hello, men of the world. My name is Dr. Lovecall, and I've heard your calls. I've heard from over 20 men that what they want most in the world is to connect with children in the womb. With our patent-pending 17-suction cup technology, the womb call can connect you to that baby. I've traded so much in life for this opportunity, and I left my wife and children to share it with you.
Absolutely.
Well, let's turn the machine on. The womb call. Words to life.
This is amazing. I can hear its soft little voice. Wait, there's something else in here. What is that noise? There's a voice. Oh God, stop the machine. Please, I can't take anymore. Dear Lord, it's showing me every negative thought I ever had. No, I wanna die.
Another successful customer. Order your womb call today.
Womb call, it lets you talk to babies.
of every lifestyle, which is the death style. And no, I'm not talking about cute ideas for your funeral, but I do have some thoughts on that as well. As y'all know, I'm a Christian, so I don't see death as the end of life, but the beginning of our heavenly afterlife with Jesus and the Lord. Therefore, when someone dies, I don't see it as a sad thing, even though those that they left behind may be sad. It just means that God called them home a little sooner to begin their heavenly afterlife. I think this applies to the very young as well as the very old. So I had some personal experience in this field recently that opened my eyes not only to the complexities of life and death, but also to the way an unjust society can strip you of your liberties and deprive you of your right to live your life, which, if you think about it, is like being murdered by the state and forced to live your afterlife here on earth instead of in the kingdom of heaven, which I think is wrong. My recent experience with death came when I was out driving Doug's 2021 custom lifted 4x4 Dodge Ram in New Orleans the other night. I had to go to Target on Vets, which was real urgent because they had these shoes that I loved and I had a coupon. Now, I was already on edge because I was driving alone in the big city after dark. My windows were rolled up, my doors were locked, and my pepper spray was in reaching distance within my purse. I was stopped at a light when a man on the street corner began to approach me, and let me say that he had a beard and a beanie on, so I was already questioning his motives. He made a gesture toward me with his arm. It was like a wave, but more sinister. He was brandishing what I thought was a gun, but I was later told was actually a spray bottle and a rag. He came up to my window, and I reached for my purse for my pepper spray, and I guess he thought maybe I was getting him some money, so he approached the front of the truck and pointed what I was told was a spray bottle at me through the windshield, and I guess my instinct just took over. I knew I had to act quickly to save my life, so I closed my eyes, prayed a little prayer, and hit the accelerator. I honestly couldn't tell y'all what happened next because all I remember was being back at home in Madisonville after that. Doug was asking me why there was blood all over the front of his Ram, and I had to tell him I didn't know. I was traumatized. Maybe I hit a squirrel or something, and he needed to stop harassing me. Next thing I know, the boys in blue, Madisonville's finest, were at my front door. They told me I had done a hit and run, and I was under arrest for vehicular manslaughter, whatever that means. Big Brother had caught the whole thing on one of his surveillance state traffic light cameras that the mayor of New Orleans promised to get rid of, but of course she didn't because, like all commies, she's a liar. So anyway, I ended up having the most traumatic night of my life where I had to spend the night in a jail cell with a woman who had tattoos. I don't think it needs to be said that this was a grave injustice that was perpetrated on me. Somehow I made it through the night, and the next morning I went before a judge who told me that I would be sentenced to probation, which is basically stealing my life away for something that wasn't my fault. So now I finally understand what all those activists are talking about when they say the prison system is corrupt. I have to meet with my PO once per week, and she says I have to get a job, which means for me, I gotta do much more blogging and podcasting, which is hard on me. And they want me to write a letter to the man's children saying I'm sorry, which I don't think I should have to do because, first of all, it was self-defense, and second of all, when you think about it, he was homeless, and his life was pretty worthless anyway, so I did him a favor by setting his spirit free so he could be with the Lord in his ultimate home, heaven. Unless, of course, he was an atheist or a sinner, in which case he's burning in hell as we speak. So I guess what I learned is that death comes in many forms. When our earthly bodies die, death is ultimately the best possible outcome for us Christians because we get to be with the Lord. But a worse kind of death is the death of liberty, and that's what happens when our justice system unfairly maligns oppressed people like me. And to be truthful, beautiful white women are underrepresented in the prison system because many of us don't have the natural temperament for crime, so that when the justice system encounters one of us, they feel like they need to make an example out of us and punish us unduly for our perceived transgressions. But, as my PO says, only a judge can judge me. Now, I'm not advocating for questioning the system too much because 99% of the time, the cops get the right guy and we should back the thin blue line. I'm just saying that based on my experience, discrimination does exist within the justice system. And I hope that by speaking my truth, we can shed some light in these dark corners so that it never happens again. But I know what I saw that night, and I've never needed glasses, y'all. I guess in this instance, justice was blind. This has been Fleur de Lily Fashion Files with me, Lily. Tune in next week for my tips on the perfect fall home fragrances. See you next time.
Has this ever happened to you?
There's got to be a better way.
Well, now you don't have to. We're the Lubenstein Bros.
This is my brother, Larry Lubenstein.
And this is my brother, Lenny. And we're here to lube you up.
If you don't know what lube is by now, then
I hope you die. But if you don't know about the best lube, then that's okay, because we're here to lube you up.
all lube is all natural.
A Lubenstein Brothers family secret, handed down from generation to generation.
Now you may be asking yourself, what makes their lube the best?
For starters, it's all purpose.
That's right, conventional lubes are advised strictly for your standard sex.
But here at Lubenstein Brothers, our family motto is, if you can think it, you can lube it.
That's right, Lubenstein Brothers lube can be safely used for
conventional sex,
vinaigrette,
hair growth,
hair removal,
car,
and everyone's favorite,
miscellaneous. But that's not all.
As of Friday, Lubenstein Brother Lube has officially been approved by the FDA, so you know it's safe.
Not yet available in Hawaii or Alaska.
So act now.
Call today.
2 for 1.
No down payment.
Visa and MasterCard accepted.
While supplies last.
6.9% APR for the first year.
And ask your parents to lube you up.
If you got a dry stick, then we can make it slick with Lubenstein's Brothers Lube.
Go live to the desk of John Bell Edwards.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the state of Louisiana. I'm your governor, John Bell Edwards. The COVID-19 virus has affected all of us in this past year, and we are so close to getting through this. That's why now more than ever is important to get the vaccine. Now, we know some of you are wary of getting vaccinated. That's why we tried to incentivize you with $1 million vaccine lottery. That's why we tried radio spots offering free beer for vaccine recipients. We even threw a vaccine festival with free oysters and hip-hop music and brass band music. Despite this, our vaccine levels are still one of the lowest in the nation. So today, I, John Bell Edwards, am here to tell you that if you get your COVID-19 vaccine shot, I will suck your dick. That's right, I, Governor John Bell Edwards, will fillet you to completion if you just get 2 shots of the COVID-19 vaccine. When you take 2 shots, I will take 1 shot in the mouth. I will fully swallow everything that comes out of your COVID-resistant body. You might be saying, why are you doing this, Governor Edwards? Why are you willing to gum the genitals of every man and woman in the sugar state? Because this isn't about me, and certainly not about my wife Donna, who's giving me a lot of guff about this decision. But like I told Donna, this pandemic has been tough for all of us, and if some of us need to endure a little embarrassment to get us to herd immunity, I'm willing to serve. That's why I'll cradle your balls, and I will work the shaft, and I will juggle your balls and eat your butt, because this is about health, and it's bigger than all of us. And I won't ask for anything in return, because I'm here for you, the citizens of Louisiana. If you're slow to enlarge, I'll wait, and I won't giggle. If you're not into guys, I'll wear a wig. If you're a lady, we have people, workers of the state, who install a fake penis on you, and I promise I will suck that rubber dick flopping from the belt on your waist if you simply get vaccinated. And I know what you're thinking, JB, this is a sinful act against the Catholic Pope's will. Well, you let old JB worry about the Lord, and you worry about the vaccine. So let me come into your home, and where you take the shot, you can call the shots. Because you know what brings me to completion? Herd immunity. Get vaccinated, Louisiana. And proudly tell your friends and family that your governor took a blast to the mouth so that we can be better than Alabama.
Are you a kid or do you know a kid who likes sports but lacks the physical prowess or drive to sacrifice their body and mind for a game? Then register today for the No Sports Kids Camp, where you or that kid you know can develop their skills as a general supporter of athletics. We offer a wide variety of programs including baseball field raking, turf management, ball boy, bat girl, water person, court mopping, screaming and clapping, tailgating, face painting, taunts and trash talk, coordinated cheers, sign making, ticket scalping economics, and even learning the basic rules of your favorite sport. We here at the No Sports Kids Camp know that not all kids were destined to play sports, but everyone can be a supporting figure in the sports marketplace. From fans to field managers, we'll bring out the most we can in you or that kid you know in the name of sports. That's the No Sports Kids Camp, taking place at multiple off-season sports complexes in the G&O area. Register online at WRYATradio.com today.
Now it's time for 2 tablespoons of raw truth and free-range liberty. It's time to cook the things they don't want you to cook. This is the Anarchist's Cooking Show with Alan Singleton.
Welcome back there, folks. Alan Singleton here at the Branch Davidian Soup Kitchen / Vince Foster Memorial Recording Studio. Let's get this out of the way up front. You all know me well enough by now if you're my loyal listeners, and if you're listening, then you're loyal, because I don't allow disloyalty within our listening ranks. And if there's one thing the Alan Singleton Army can agree on, it's that I am the foremost authority on truth, justice, and the American cuisine. That's why I do this show, to share my wealth of culinary knowledge with an audience as ravenous for quality food as they are for quality facts, the kind that a steady diet of the liberal food media can't provide. But, of course, my authority has unfortunately fallen under scrutiny over the past few months. Coincidentally, since a certain globalist pedophile illegitimately assumed the highest office in the land, coincidentally, and it has been alleged that I, Alan Singleton, host of the Anarchist Cooking Show, never received a culinary arts degree from a culinary school. Now, while the powerful banker-run food media is stuffed with those who would have you believe the lies that they don't, a recent court ruling has forced me to admit that, in this one instance, this one time, this one infinitesimally, molecularly, microscopically small occasion, the banker-run food media is correct. I did not receive, nor have I ever had in my possession, a culinary arts degree from a culinary school. What they won't tell you is that is 100% absolutely positively by choice! When I forged my path forward in the world of cooking, I was armed only with that which was right and that which was true. And neither rightness nor trueness can be found in the hackademia of culinary arts. Folks, I'm sorry to say it, but I'm glad you get to hear it. The culinary education industry is yet another long left arm of the FDA deep state. And all accredited cooking schools exist solely to bake your brain with the lies and deceptions of the liberal elite, teaching you to cook only sissied up, watered down recipes consisting of healthy ingredients, such as saffron and fluoride, you can feed yourself and your loved ones commie meal after commie meal. Also, those globalist socialists can sap and impurify your precious bodily fluids and turn you into weak globalist socialists yourselves. And old Alan Singleton is a lot like his listeners. He was not gonna swallow any more of the lies. So no, I didn't waste my time at culinary school, and I encourage you all not to waste yours either. And if you think I'm giving you the runaround here, folks, let me assure you, I've done my research on this one, as always, at great personal risk. I switched to my other VPN so I could use the internet to determine the kinds of cookbooks that are currently being taught in the American culinary school curriculum. And then I switched to my other VPN where I could order some of those cookbooks for myself with the intention of reading through them personally, so I could dispel the hippie-fried nonsense they're teaching our nation's kitchen's children in these so-called schools. And folks, I knew I wasn't gonna like what I found, but I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. Let's start with the first cookbook, entitled The Joy of Cooking by one Irma S. Rothschild. Rothbauer, but you'll forgive me for being mistaken. This thing reads more like the killjoy of cooking, if you ask me. Recipe after recipe of bland, flavorless brainwashed food mixed with anecdotes from the author's all-powerful food media family. You don't have to read between the lines to read between the lies. This book is all-natural, free-range propaganda designed to get you to eat more meatless and less meat more. And that kind of liberal libel don't sit right with me, and it don't sit right next to any cookbooks on any self-respecting chef's shelf. This introduction to cooking is an indoctrination into crooking. And if there's one thing Alan Singleton swears by, it's that we need more cooks and less crooks. Let's crank up the gas in our ASS, that's the Alan Singleton stove, and set this killjoy of cooking crookbook ablaze so that it shall purify us red-blooded red meat eaters no longer.
Ooh, that burns good. And we gotta burn these sacrilegious texts fast so they can't be used to burn us any longer. Reading that cookbook made me almost as sick to my stomach as any of its leftist, lettuce-based recipes certainly would have had I attempted to consume any of them myself. Fortunately, I never would have done such a thing. But unfortunately, this cookbook was only the first of many I had to fight through in the pursuit of tasty truth. Next up is another elite piece of food fiction called Mastering the Art of French Cooking. Written by two Frenchies and an American trader/collaborator who was once portrayed by American trader/actor Meryl McCarthy as Streep in some Hollywood hack picture. This thing reads exactly like the anti-American gateway into lawlessness and disorder that you'd expect from its title. 524 recipes. All of them French, none of them fries. French haute cuisine is really just American hate cuisine, and as patriots pure of heart and stomach, we have no need for this faux screed's complex assortment of sauces and reductions, designed to be complex not just to purify our precious bodily fluids, but also our precious burgery flavors. And for that I say, it's time for us to master the art of freedom cooking. Let us liberate ourselves from this liberal Liberace fake French food now and forever. Surrender yourselves to the flame, you frogs of fraud. Laissez bon temp gourmet. Just as a note, if any of you fans of freedom out there want to come to the studio and burn some books yourselves, just send a message on Parler, and I'll set up an appointment to have the stove burning for freedom at the low cost of $25 a book or $250 an hour, whichever you prefer. Now, folks, before we get to our final cookbook, I want to give a word of warning. The two cookbooks we just incinerated are long-established works in the culinary school curriculum and show that the lefty FDA's usage of commie cuisine propaganda extends far back into our nation's kitchen's history. Since these ancient lies were written in a time long since past, more has become known about fantastic foods and how to cook them, and you don't need some fancy fake Democrat degree to do so. But that hasn't stopped the elite food media from coming up with new ways to counter-program our counter-programming and regurgitate their old freedom-free, flavorless recipes and trendy new hashtag-resistant packaging. The most recent installment in their socialist series to kill independent cuisine comes in the form of a 2019 cookbook entitled The Best of the Best Rice Cooker Cookbook. And it's a cookbook, all right. A book cooked by the same cabal of liberal liars who brought you such Antifa false flags as the January 6th Capitol protest of 2021 and the Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce protest of 2017. Filled to the brim with an assortment of woke culturalist rice recipes from all different diversities and ethnicities designed to erase and eradicate the white rice culture America has long fought to preserve. Ladies and gentlemen, with this propagandistic polemic against patriotic pilaf, it's clear to me that the culinary schools are now teaching our aspiring artisans critical rice theory. And as someone who believes in the supremacy of the white rice, I cannot and will not stand for this attack on some of our most American cuisine's culture. Cook this, rice cookers! Burned lies never smelt so nice. Folks, the roads to free thought feeding are perilous ones, fraught with fraud and falsehoods from our fake friends at the FDA. And anyone who wants to forge their way forward into a kitchen uncorrupted by liberal lies and incendiary ingredients would do best to steer clear of culinary schools and cookbooks of any and all kinds. Because we know this thing goes deep, but we don't know just how deep this thing goes. However, if you still want to learn the ways of the independent chef and need to know the raw ingredients because you lack the raw talent, there is one cookbook I can recommend, and it was written by the only source on sauce you can trust. Me. That's right. Starting today for only $40 American dollars, we're selling our own cookbook entitled Freedom Lunch Isn't Free, the official Anarchist Cooking Show cookbook, because legal told us we couldn't call it the Anarchist Cookbook for whatever shadowy puppet government reason. But that's not an issue, folks, for the recipes contained in this tome are sure to pack the flavor, and we go way heavy on the red meat and salt that the other cookbooks warn you against, because we want the salt life, and we're not going to believe the salt lies. For example, we got the gobbets of meat souffle that contains no fewer than 5 types of the reddest red meat red states can muster for all you paleo-conservatives, all saturated in the most sumptuous of seasoning salts on the free market. We also got the Clogger's Delight for all you strong-spirited freedom followers out there who rightly want to provide your arteries with a healthy and robust challenge. And for all those naysayers who'll slander this opus for not looking out for your health, you just show them the Stolen Ballot Colon Palate Cleanser, which is best described as a big bomb of baked beans that'll blow everything wide open. All these and some of the most popular recipes on the show can be yours, and you don't have to go to culinary school to get them. Instead, you can head over to cookthefacts.com and get your order in now, and you'll want to do it quickly before our old banker socialist friends at the radical left FDA food media seize it from you in an act of metaphorical book burning, which is just the kind of sacrilegious censorship you'd expect from them. Until that undoubtedly happens, I'm Alan Singleton, and I'm commanding my loyal listening army of free thinkers to buy my one true cookbook today, written by me, A real Bud Dwyer, not a Bud Liar. So swallow that, truth bullet liberals. Thank you for listening, and remember, George W. Bush has something big planned for the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Good night!
Go to cookthefacts.com to get your copy of Freedom Lunch Isn't Free, the Anarchist Cooking Show cookbook today. Each copy comes with a tinfoil chef's toque to keep your brain protected from the radioactive waves emitted from the food media's 5G taste towers stationed around the globe. And be sure to join us next week when we resume our assault on crooked cookery with adrenochrome-free stuffed Liberty Bell peppers.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Record Jam Towing Live is coming to your historic and downtown areas all weekend, every weekend. Our tow trucks mean business because our business is mean tow trucks. Featuring dozens of America's favorite records, including Citation Nation, The Zone Violator, and the legendary Big Fine. Dragging your improperly parked vehicles to the most inconvenient locations in the greater New Orleans area, such as under the interstate, the airport parking lot, and the industrial canal. Get your parking tickets today for the towing event of the century, or you just might find your automobile in a culvert under the Greenway. That's Record Jam Towing Live, coming to a parking district near you. Okay, I can see the studio, Ronnie.
Oh, Mom. I'm so sorry.
You gotta let it go, Ronnie. You gotta let it go. All right, listeners, we just killed a demon that assumed the form of our mother. We're fixing to be at the WRYAT studio to cut this damn call and end the apocalypse.
I don't think I can go on any further, Donnie.
Come on, Ronnie, we're right here. Come on.
After all this time, I love you so much, Mom.
Ronnie, would you snap out of it? Come on, we're here at the door. Give me a hand here, pal. Oh, where are we at on that call situation?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Donnie. All right, I'm sorry. All right, let me check.
All right, perfect. Still go. Now if we can just get inside. Ronnie, please tell me they did not just finish the incantation and then hang up, thus summoning the old ones into this mortal plane to usher in a new era of darkness and suffering. Please don't tell me that didn't just happen, Ronnie.
Okay, I won't tell you that, but like, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what just happened.
Damn it, Ronnie! You couldn't stall him! Too busy crying about killing a perfect dark replicant of our mother? And now the old ones are here and we're all gonna die. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, the sky has turned to crimson red with black clouds, which are now parting as if to provide a celestial pathway for the old ones to travel down into our realm, all of them riding on their horses of the apocalypse. Welcome to the new future, folks. It sucks.
I don't want to go out like this, Donnie.
Me neither, Ronnie. Who would? Come on, let's at least try and get into the studio. Maybe there's something in there that can stave off the inevitable. Maybe we can hide at least.
Yeah, that makes sense, pal. That's right. Let's go.
Welcome back, team.
It's Brian TBD from No Sports, only on WRYAT New Orleans Pirate Radio.
What are you doing here, Brian TBD? Haven't you noticed the, apocalypse going on?
I had a feeling that's what that was.
Okay, great. Well, if you don't mind, we have at least 4 horses of the apocalypse on our ass, so unless you know of anything we can do to prolong our survival, could you please get out of the way and close the door?
Horses, you say?
Yeah, pretty big ones by the looks of it, with the old ones of the ancient times mounted on their backs.
It's a real sticky situation we got on our hands here.
I don't know much about dealing with old ones, but if you followed No Sports over my recent 3-part expose into local horse racing, then you know that I know how to handle horses in a sticky situation.
Okay, you do?
Well, I assume that you also mean horses of the apocalypse, too. And as a start, I mean, that's more than we got. By all means, Mr. TBD, work your magic. Just, let us get past you here. Come on, Ronnie, let's get inside.
All right, right behind you there, pal. Hey, Godspeed, Brian TBD. Thank you.
Don't mention it, Boat Talk boys. All right, you nasty bitches. Come get some.
Shut the door, Ronnie, shut the door.
What do you think he's going to do out there?
I don't know, Ronnie. but I did see that he had a bottle of Lubenstein Brothers lube on him. So whatever it is, it's gonna be incredibly well lubricated.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go and peek out of this window right here to see.
Good idea.
Whoa.
What is it? What's he doing, Ronnie? Let me take a look. Oh. He's just jacking off the horses. Well, the horses seem to like that. I thought he was gonna, kill him or something. He didn't learn how to do that?
You know, that would have made much more sense, but at least they stopped.
Oh, yeah, great. They stopped, but now the old ones are just getting off him. And, my God, look at him. It's look like they've got Cthulhu there and some other tentacle beast next to him. That one looks like the Elephant Man.
Yeah.
They're making eye contact with me. And they're walking towards the studio. Shit, Ronnie. Let's put ourselves up in the recording room, quick.
Great idea, let's go.
They breached the outer perimeter, Ronnie. Quick, into the recording booth. It has thick walls.
Right.
Okay, I think we're safe. If we lay low in here, we can... Oh, what's there someone else in here?
What up, bro?
Hey there, Whippets. Oh, and who's this little cute fella?
Damn it, Ronnie. Don't you know a were-coyote when you see one?
Aw, man. That's just DJ Loop Guru. You know what I'm saying, bro? Something evil, must have, made him turn into his, primal self. So, now, he's, full-time were-coyote or whatever.
Seems pretty normal to me.
Okay. Nobody say anything. They can't hear us. Maybe they won't find us.
Yo, what's with all these demon dudes, brah? Did Grand Isle flood again or something?
No, Whippets. They're ancient deities who've been summoned to our realm by one of our callers.
Yeah, somebody called in chanting some crazy, chanting ritual stuff, and now the old ones are here to kill us all.
Oh, that makes sense. So, you guys got a plan or something to stop these old dudes from punching our tickets?
Old ones aren't really the kinds of things you can stop, Whippets. If we couldn't do it, I don't see how you can.
Yeah, all we can do here is hide right now with you guys and hope for the best.
Gotcha. Well, I'd still rather be here than the Esplanade Mall.
You said that it was a callback to something from earlier, but Whippets, we just got here.
Oh man, I don't think they like the Esplanade bit either there, pal.
Yo, that noise is getting Luke Coyote pissed, my dudes. Y'all better get your old buddies to stop that hissing shit, or he's gonna go junkyard dog on his ass. He sounds like the pit bull they got over at Max Wrecking Yard. You feel me? I'm fucking scared of that dog.
I have no clue what that is. Not everyone in the world lives in kin of Whippets.
Wait a minute there, Donnie. I think that's not a bad idea.
Ronnie, listen to yourself. Even one person living in Kinner is a bad idea.
Let's sick loop on him. Maybe a mythical were-DJ could kill the old ones.
Were-coyote, Ronnie. He already was a DJ. He never transformed into one.
All right, semantics, all right? I ain't got time for the usual banter there, pal. So unless you want us to fight the old ones ourselves, then I think a were-coyote DJ is our best bet.
Well, when you put it that way, it's not like we have other options. Open the door, Ronnie.
Sick 'em, Lope.
Yeah, no, like the old ass.
Go, Luke,
Oh, fuck, man. They got Luke good.
Yeah, oh boy, he ain't getting up.
Yeah, who would have guessed a pacifist hippie DJ turned into an animal best known for its relationship to a cartoon character that's the literal embodiment of failure would lose a battle with ancient gods?
Not me, yeah, pal. So, what's the new plan?
Well, as you can see, Ronnie, our backs are literally against the wall, and the old ones are now approaching us menacingly with intent. So I guess we hear what they have to say. Get ready to meet our makers.
Aw, man. They let you bring makers in the studio? They stopped letting me bring liquor in here after I broke into this place to have my birthday party a few years back, you remember?
Well, get ready to celebrate your death day there, pal, because it looks like the old ones are fixing to kill us.
Thank you for answering our call, Brothers D'Amico.
Now begins a new millennia of pain and suffering.
Our reign will be like none before.
Who among you would like to perish first? Shall it be you, Ronovan D'Amico?
Yeah there, pal. Dying ain't on my bucket list, so, ooh, big pass here.
Or shall it be you, Donovan D'Amico?
God, it's creepy. How do they know our freaking names? Also, no? How is that even a question?
Or you, Randy Zimmerman?
Yo, that's not my name, bruh. You put some respect on my chosen name. That's being Whippets. I'm Whippets, dude.
Your birth name shall be the name you die with, Randy Zimmerman.
Seriously? Say that shit again, and I'm gonna be real pissed off, bruh. You gonna ice me? Then the least you can do is call me Whippets.
The decision is out of your hands, Randy Zimmerman.
I said, call me Whippets!
What the hell's going on? Why is Whippet glowing? Did he have too much paint in him?
Looks like Whippet there is going all Super Saiyan like in Dragon Ball Z.
Super Saiyan? How the hell did Whippet turn Super Saiyan?
Probably a side effect of all the too much pain.
Oh my god. What's getting off the ground now?
Yeah, it's kind of like he's like leveling up the fight.
Fight before he's gonna try and fight the old ones? Shit, maybe that'll buy us some time to get out of here at least.
Good time.
Time for you all go back to Grand Isle!
Wait, we're not from Grand Isle? What? What is Grand Isle? We can!
Ronnie and all my 65 score around years, I've never seen anything quite like this. Truly a spectacle to behold.
This is probably the greatest fight that's ever been fought. It's like the Battle of Helm's Deep crossed with the Battle of Zion for the Matrix Revolutions.
Yeah, I was gonna say this fight is cool on
You should probably rewatch the Matrix Revolutions. The new
see it too, but nothing in it can possibly live up to what we watched before our very eyes right now. Not in a bazillion years. Super Saiyan energy from all around him.
It looks like he's getting ready to deliver his final spirit bomb or final blow or whatever. Oh man, it's bright as hell though. Here we go.
Take cover, Ronnie. All right, listeners, if you're still with us, it looks like Super Saiyan Whippets unleashed a final energy blast move, or spirit bomb as it's referred to in the weeaboo parlance, that has completely vaporized the old ones.
If you look outside, you can see the skies clearing up.
Hey, and look, you can see the demons are getting sucked back into the potholes, too.
Yeah, they really need to get those things patched up or something.
Well, they may be more of an incentive to do so now after they, acted as portals for demons to take over the earth, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
Bruh.
Oh shit, Whippets.
Hey, Whippets. You all right there, bud?
My head, dude. Sorry, guys. I think I had like one too many possum drops today.
No apologies necessary, buddy. You just saved all of New Orleans.
Yeah, we really owe you one there, pal. Like, now things are back to regular shitty instead of apocalyptic shitty.
Well, that's tight, I guess. You're welcome, dudes.
Well, I guess that covers it.
Yeah, I had no idea your name was even Randy Zimmerman.
No, Ronnie, no. Did you see what he just did to the old ones for calling him that? Do you want that to happen to you?
Oh, I just wanted to see him turn anime again. You're probably right, though. All right, look. So, I don't know. What do we do now? You want to just go home?
Yeah, I guess so. Let's
Hey,
do it.
Yo, could I like catch a ride with you guys?
Ooh, the thing is, Whippet's heading to Chalmette and Guinness in the other direction, so, you know.
Wait, Donnie, look. We got another call coming in on the Boat Talk line.
Oh, that's nice. What do you do? Don't answer it, Ronnie!
Hello, caller. You're now on Boat Talk. This is Ronnie D'Amico here with my brother Donnie D'Amico and our friend / savior Whippets.
Sup, bro?
How can we help you out there?
Hey y'all, my name's Daryl Rollo, long time, first time. Been trying to get through for hours, but the line was so busy. So, hey, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I've been making jingles for local businesses, like little songs that are catchy and easy to remember. People love them. Anyways, I've been getting pretty good at them and wanted to know if I could do one for the Boat Talk boys for free. How's that sound, fellas?
Oh, a jingle for Boat Talk, huh? That'd be like a little theme song, huh?
Yeah, Donnie, that could be fun.
It could be. Nope. Oh, Ronnie, it feels so good being able to do that again. Things really are back to normal.
I mean, we did answer his question.
Semantics, Ronovan, semantics. All right, let's get out of here. Whippets, I guess since you saved us all, we can give you a ride home.
Nice. Could you like drop me off at the like Esplanade Mall, brah? I'm gonna need to get like a new pair of all white Reebok shoes from like the Payless after all this.
You know what? Let's all go to the Esplanade, huh? Shoes for everyone.
Sounds good to me. You know, assuming the Esplanade wasn't, destroyed.
Oh, cool. Could we like also pick up some paints then or two?
Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Donnie D'Amico.
And I'm Ronnie D'Amico.
And this has been Boat Talk.
See you on the water.
See, Ronnie, the intended for the show is a bad idea. This kind of stuff that always happens when you're creative control.
Yeah, but Donnie, if you're not willing to work with them, then they won't let you work at all. Okay? That's just show business, all right? It's not like it's the end of the world.
This is WRYAT New Orleans Radio. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.